EliGE is one of the best A players on Overpass CT Side. He mixes it up a lot, being in different positions and has set aggro plays, which makes it very hard to read him as an opponent. I'll be giving you guys a breakdown on how EliGE plays towards this side of the map, but first, quick word from today's sponsor. I want to thank today's sponsor, which is SkinsMonkey. They are one of the best and easy to use CS2 trading sites. You can instantly switch out your skins you don't want by selecting them, and then pick up the new skins you do want that are so much nicer. You could also buy skins much cheaper with a 35% total deposit bonus using code NART, and don't forget the freebies section where you can get free skins. Make sure to use the link in the description and code NART for all the extra bonuses. So over towards A, you're usually going to have your Opper and Rifler, which I did break down on how device ops on this map on the CT side. Go check that out on my YouTube channel. You're going to see EliGE play these hotspots here. So connector, bathrooms, and then this forward position behind the tree. And then there's going to be other setups that I show in this video. So the reason why we see EliGE play up in these aggro positions is that we just don't want to give the T's full reign of the map here in order for them to execute easily onto this A site, which you'll see later. Playing inside connector is one of the strongest position an A player can hold from. You can get early info by hearing if there's any T's inside connector as well as towards mid. You can help out towards B if your teammates do nade door at the start of the round. This position becomes even stronger if the door is naded open. If the T's don't smoke off the door, you're going to see that they have a hard time trying to clear both short and connector at the same time. Here's a better clip of showing EliGE helping out towards B, where you see the Astralis players are executing and EliGE is going to catch this player running up short. Playing inside connector can be super hard for the T's if they don't use their utility because there's so many angles and positions they need to clear, so it's going to definitely favor the CTs. Typically, there's only going to be one connector Molotov thrown from the T's, but in the pro scene, sometimes there's two because their teammates drop them one, which is going to happen here. But you're going to see the reason why EliGE starts from the top stairs is to avoid this Molotov, and you're going to find that he finds the perfect timing to catch this T here as that Molotov ends. And then from there, if you can try to find your way out of connector, this position off angle from top stairs connector gives the T's a full sense of security, thinking that they have cleared it, which EliGE is going to re-aggro and catch his board by surprise. Also, if the T's don't smoke off the door, if it's naded open, they're going to have a hard time clearing both top connector and towards water. So here, being inside connector in this clip here, we're going to see that he is going to help fight for A towards mid here. Then he's going to look for a way out, which is through the door because the T inside connector gets wall banged. So that's going to allow him safe passage to exit. Don't be dry peeking connector by yourself at the start of the round because T's could have an op posted. So we see EliGE with his teammate double peek connector at start. Instead, you're going to want to do what Blame F does here. This position even gets stronger if you have teammates that can flash for you. Blame F is going to get a flash to peek connector, doesn't see anybody, then he is going to get a flash up top where he is going to frag this blind T out in the open. This is no man's land for the T as they're going to get fully exposed by the flash. As I talked about earlier, you do want a way to find your way to escape as the T's are going to lock you down. Let's show you the flashes that Stair was throwing. This is for the connector flash. And then you're going to see later here, he is going to throw a flash up top. Now let's look at the first flash into full play here in a different round where we're going to see Stair set up Blame F to frag the connector player here. One of Robs' favorite off angle inside connector is inside this corner on top of this red thing. Look at Robs' movement as the Molotov is ending. He's jiggle peeking left and right because he knows the T is about to come up and pre-clear him, and you're going to see that works out. Alright, so that's enough of connector. Let me show you a very good position also, which is inside toilets towards the long side. What makes this position very good is that you could help watch long as well as towards the mid banana toilet side. Any T's that are running up to you, you're going to have the favorable advantage, and then if the T's do try to walk in front toilets, you do have the shadow advantage as well. And if the T's don't come clear you out from the long side, what makes this position very annoying is that you could flank A if the T's do execute. Or you can even disrupt the A execute, which happens here. So make sure you guys add this position in your playbook. As an A player, you have to learn this meta smoke here that lands top stairs. So EliGE is actually going to throw this with a right and left click jump throw when he aims above that leaf there. Then he's going to Molotov playground. And if you want to add these next two nades, you can. He flashes mid as well as nades playground. However, he missed the playground Molotov, and you can learn how to throw it correctly on my website CS2.app. What you could do with this nade set is that you could actually peek mid, which we're going to see Blame F get set up from his teammate to flash. So you would punish any T's that decide to push through that smoke. Typically, this smoke will push the T's towards the playground. A very aggressive position that is very good at the start of the round is behind the tree. So you have your teammate Molotov off stairs, and then you would throw a flash, and then you hide behind this wall here. You can also switch it up and go towards this other side of the wall and go back and forth. If you are going to want to play in this position, you do have to be aware if the T's can come up connector or not, or if you have a teammate inside connector watching it for you. Unfortunately for EliGE here, it doesn't fully connect onto A core. If you want to safely peek Fountain from this position, you would have your teammate throw the flash for you. Unfortunately, EliGE does peek into the flash. Let's show you a round where EliGE is going to be solo A at the start and Halzerk starts towards B. He starts and throws utility towards mid, then falls back to dice and jump spots, and then he pushes up here towards sign. Jiggle peeks long as well as jump spots bathroom and banana. Nothing happens at B so far. Halzerk rotates back in, and you're going to see EliGE is going to jiggle peek long, doesn't see anybody, it's quiet, and he's going to push up into this corner. The T's actually do go B here, but I'm going to show you why EliGE pushed up. In the pro scene, if the T's take full map control, long, banana, toilets, it's just way too easy for them to execute A, and you can see that you can't be anywhere on the A site as all the utility flushes out the CTs. A is super small. So this is how Complexity plays it, being more forward into these positions, avoiding everyone playing inside site so you don't get full execute on. But guys, this would be different in Premiere, and face it, there's less coordination from the T's and their utility might not be the best, so it's okay to play site. All the positions and plays I've shown so far from EliGE, you could hardly see that he's ever inside the A site. The full A execute that I just showed earlier from Team Spirit would never happen against Complexity because they're always up in these forward positions. Also, being up so forward will allow you to easily get more information if it does get quiet, and then allows you to easily rotate as well as flank. After throwing mid utility early on, EliGE is going to come over towards long where he's on top of this rock. It's a good off angle to hold from. You are going to be guaranteed one frag. Stair coming around this corner is not going to be focused on anyone on that top rock. Now, if you want to go super aggressive, you can. We see two call players is going to Molotov T stairs and playground for EliGE, who is going to push up into playground and holds this insane off angle from top of the slide. Here is an aggressive play from Complexity where they send two long players to peak playground. I've also seen them do this on a gun round as well. Complexity starts 3A, two Molotovs towards the stairs and playground, and EliGE is solo pushing towards long, which Navi might not expect that here in the two Molotovs. Ime is going to come around this corner, and he's so focused on clearing out the party area that he is going to get punished. Complexity have such a deep playbook on their CT overpass, it's insane. It's super hard to be reading what they're going to be doing on the CT side. What did we learn from EliGE? Well, he's very proactive and unpredictable with the many looks, plays, and positions that he could hold from, being that Overpass is a big map, giving him these possibilities. Now, what player, map, position do you want me to cover next? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more pro CS2 guides.